Hello guys, and welcome to my channel, it's Ri, and today's video is a September bullet journal video. And because we're heading into fall, I wanted to stick with a fall theme and just doodle a bunch of leaves and branches and things like that. So let's get into it. I'm using a Papermate Flare felt tip pen in 0.4 millimeters in the color black to doodle everything out, and I'll make sure to leave everything that I'm using down below so you guys can check it out if you want to. Throughout the spread, I'm drawing leaves of different sizes and shapes, and then just adding some branches and tiny little acorns. To add color, I'm using the Crayola Super Tip markers, and I'm mostly going to be using the shades green, red, yellow, and brown throughout this spread. So I'm using green for the smaller leaves, red for the maple leaves, and yellow for the bigger leaves, and brown for things like the acorns and the branches. The next two pages are a monthly spread, and I'm basically mapping out 30 boxes so I can keep track of important events and dates throughout the month. And in the corners, I'm just going to draw a couple leaves to fill up some of the space. Now I'm going to color the leaves with the same colors of red, yellow, green, and brown. I also thought adding the same colors to those block letters would make them look a bit nicer. So I'm just alternating them one by one. I'm also going to add yellow circles behind each of the days of the month. This next page is a meal tracker page, and I'm using the lid of a candle and the base of a candle to outline the two circles, and then I'm going to add a few lines to mark out 30 days. Now I'm going to draw a few leaves on the sides. On the bottom half of the page, I'm going to add breakfast, lunch, and dinner trackers so I can see if I'm eating healthy for each of those meals. Now I'm just going to use 3 different shades of green to fill out the leaves. This next page is a fitness tracker, and I'm pretty much following the meal tracker page by using the candle to map out the 2 circles and fill in the lines. Then I'm just going to draw a leaf pattern on the top as a little border. And again on top, I have 3 separate trackers for cardio, body exercises, and weights. And finally, I'm just adding some color to the leaves. Now this next page is a goals page where I'm planning on writing some short-term goals and long-term goals. And on the bottom half, I'm writing a quote that I really liked, and it says, "Make it a September to remember." To write out the September, I'm using a Zig calligraphy marker in the color black. And I usually like to start off by writing out the letters thinly and then going back in and adding thickness. And again, I'm going to continue adding the same colors into some of those block letters and the quote down below. For the final 2 pages of this bullet journal, I'm doing a to-do weekly spread. So for 4 weeks in September, I'm going to block out 4 different chunks. I prefer to do the weekly to-do spreads instead of doing Monday to Friday weekly spreads because I just find them easier to fill out at the start of the week and just have the entire weeks of things to do all in one place. And on the next page, I'm doing the same setup as the page before. Finally, on this to-do spread, I'm just going back in and adding the same colors into those block letters, and then again I'm going to use 3 different shades of green to fill in those leaves. I did the same thing on the back page, and now I'm just highlighting out the weeks. Okay guys, so this is the final flip through of the September bullet journal. If you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more bullet journal videos coming up soon. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know every time that I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!